Well, right now the glasses don't affect him, which is good for Reggie Jackson. Ability to come out and knock in a shot right away. You know, I was also one before. A couple of things the Clippers can exploit from this Houston Rockets team is in transition and second shot opportunities. They give up about 15 points a game. So let's see if that can be a factor for the Clipper offense.
Porter Jr., who you're very high on. Now it's Olynyk in part of that trade that sent Victor Oladipo to Miami. Porter Jr., who you're very high on. Now it's Olynyk in part of that trade that sent Victor Oladipo to Miami. And now a three by Porter Jr. is good. The Rockets are on the board. Knocks down the jumper. Clippers out in front 7-3. Lob inside to Bradley, and he lays it. And Bradley was only able to play 10 games in Miami due to injury.
What he's proven is that he stays ready. He stays ready for the call, Brian.
Porter Jr. back the other way, just 24% from above the arc as Kennard comes out of the scrum with the loose ball. Two-man game with Leonard. Extra pass to the former Rocket Marcus Morris Sr. And he has absolutely made the most of it. Tate open for three, lets it fly and knocks it in 33% on the year. The Rockets do take a lot of threes. They just don't make a ton of them.
Earlier this week from the knee issue and talked about how much he missed being out there. So you know that this is really tough for him.
He's only played 45 minutes since March 11th and his great play.
Well, the silver lining is that you see Terrence Mann getting more minutes. Okay. You know, Olynyk inside getting a putback, so that adds value, but also because you have someone there who's been there, done that, that's a leader. So Pat Bev can heal up and be at his best, you know, come the time when you really need him to playoff time. That now you can thrive because you're going to add value to what what we as a team are doing offensively.
It's funny, players like Paul George, Kawhi have been asked about Terrence Mann. The time is now to go on the attack, and Mann tries to do just that. Running out of real estate, launches it up and barely hits the front rim. Not a great possession for the Clippers. Porter Jr. back the other way. Feeds in the corner to Brown, and he knocks down now 5 quick points.
Porter falls down, working against ex-Rocket Patrick Patterson. Batum in and one.
They count that as an assist. I was going to protest if they didn't. Good for Terrence Mann. Nice for Zook. And Zook has the rebound. Clippers out in front 49-40.
In the house tonight, guys, and I'm sure with all the protocols and restrictions, these moments have been on hold this season, but so great to have her in the house tonight.
They've outscored Houston 29-8 here in this second quarter. Porter Jr. hasn't said much since the opening frame. Misses there. Clippers rebound. Leonard in attack mode draws the foul. He'll strut to the stripe for a couple of free throws. Quite the turnaround here. Olynyk.
Oh, I wish the fans could see you like rearing up for it when the shot went up and you kind of just rubbing your hands together, getting ready for the.
Again, they trailed by 14 points in that first half, have led by as many as 23. Rockets go inside to Olynyk, down the lane, and down the hatch it goes.
Well, I was going to say, second quarter, that can get a shot, that can spot up, that can get you baskets, you know, within your offense.
Lob to Wood from Porter Jr. is a good one.
We said this from the beginning of the year about his attitude, right?
Tough drive by Porter Jr. Better follow by Olynyk. That was pretty good defense by Ivica Zubac. And goes back outside to Wood. Pretends to shoot the three. Tate actually pulls the trigger. Olynyk steps away. He'll fire the three. Again, this is something the Rockets do a lot of. Born in Long Beach. Bounced around in high school, but mentioned the 1 year that he played at Knight High School, Paul George's alma mater. In Palmdale, here is what he's missed all 3 of his 5 to shoot for Jackson under duress. To Kennard, catches the hot potato, gets rid of it. Tough shot for Kennard. Nice move by Porter Jr. Hesitates down the lane, back to Wood. Crazy drive into the paint and a crazier shot from Christian Wood. He has 19.
Sometimes you just got to put it up, you know. Lost control of the handle, but he still had the awareness and balance to get it up in the air. Yeah, Hidden Figures. He hid the ball a little bit and came anyway.
Wood inside beneath the bucket and powers it in. That was a traditional play for Wood, and they've now cut it down to 10. I mentioned.
But the two kind of, in this world, got your own little personality.
We've said this before. Jamal Crawford's the godfather of Seattle basketball.
The question is, too, when things are not going well, how does he handle it? Because a lot of times you fall back. You see Avery Bradley able to get to the basket, and you go inward instead of outward.
One thing you'd love to see the Clippers kind of sharpen up a little bit is defend without fouling. They put the Suns at the line 30 times last night. I mentioned it now. The Rockets are going to be in the bonus the rest of the way. Big
part of it, moving the ball from side to side. Now you shift the defense and you get an open shot for Batum. And speaking about open shots, Olynyk, you've seen this before when he was with the Heat, even with the Celtics.
Porter high steps his way down the lane, crashing into defenders. Rebound tapped out by Olynyk.
She's loving every moment of this one right now.
She stood up during the break.
Exactly.
She knew exactly what was going to happen, and man got to the Park Place here in NBA. Now comes away with leather larceny, leads the charge the other way. Back to Morris.
So good for them off the bench.
Brown to the rim.
So good for the Rockets off the bench.
Able to capitalize off that aggression.
Porter Jr. beats the buzzer and then draws the foul. Count the basket and send him.
Did they call it on the elbow?
I didn't see the replay.
And he barely got him. And then again,
the
being greedy.
Grab. Here we go. Leonard dribbles off his foot, recovers, and then draws the foul from Olynyk. They're driving on the bright side of the road, and all the lights are green here in downtown Los Angeles. Another strong drive by Tate. Count it, and a foul.